Still banger.
Hey, it is honestly.
Still banger still.
Hey.
Hey. No, this is still a banger.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You ready?
Yes, sir.
As always.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Guys, we just listened to City Boy Princess. So before I introduce her, guys, this song actually was aired first. Can I just say?
Yes, it was.
Can I just say first on the FTO show? So it does hold a very special place in my heart. I can't lie, and it brings back memories, man. But you like Princess was quite nervous. When she first came, he was quite nervous when she came in.
This is home now,
I can feel the nerves. But now I feel like this is like, well, okay, this was like, I'm ready, yeah.
This is our house.
I've done a lot of things now. This girl has done, so she's like grown so vastly before my eyes. I'm just like, I can't even keep up, like, from like so much live to magazines to music. You can't keep up with this girl. She's just going, she's racing through, man. She ain't playing with nobody. She ain't effing with nobody. She's not. And also, can I just say, she bought me a present.
Birthday. Listen.
She bought me a birthday present.
Happy baby.
Trust me, I'm actually really happy. So hold tight, Princess, for that.
You're welcome.
So let me introduce her properly. I know you guys already know, but I gotta do it properly. So, okay. So wow, they're coming in already? Okay, cool. So guys, I wanna give a big shout out and a warm welcome to Princess Wonda in the building. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, that's not hot, but she's hot today.
Yes, she is.
No, trust me. You know what, guys? I just need to tell you, she's been under the weather, so for her to come on the show, this girl is a hard-working woman. I can't even lie to you. She's like, you know what? I've been ill, but I'm still gonna come through. Like I got you. She is. That's.
This is the first time I'm seeing anyone face to face since quarantine. I was like, no, I have to see you face. Like it's been weird. It's honestly, so nice seeing, like I can see your face, like in flesh.
In there?
Honestly.
How's it? No, do you know what? You did City Boy before the quarantine.
Exactly.
Right? So let's talk a little bit. Let's go back. So to catch up a little bit, for the people that don't know. So obviously when Princess came into the to our show, she came to launch City Boy. So let's talk about a little bit about City Boy. So this is a song that we just heard, guys. Let's talk a little bit about City Boy.
So City Boy it's so weird now talking about it in retrospect. But where do I even start? It's basically the first song on my album. Yes, it's an album now. It's not an EP anymore.
Sorry?
It's an album next year. We're getting I'm giving you an album.
Yes. What?
I am giving you an album. Yes,
wow.
Correct.
Wow.
Giving you guys an album. So, the video for that, I think we've hit over 170k views.
171 to be precise.
I mean, my sister has the
I just know.
She has the data. So, we've had several articles on it from Ghana to Nigeria here. It's been a crazy journey, and the song is very playful to me. So it's literally, it's a playful take on knowing that's 419-ish guy, but he's still cute because he got the deep waves, he still knows how to use cologne, he's still some sexy guy, but he's kind of full of it. So I just wanted a more playful interpretation on that, and people really, really dug it. I mean, we were played on like Namibia radio stations, South Africa. I was like, hey, my people down south, you love me like that. So, East Africa as well, the support has been...
Because it is a very East African feel. So I get it. I know why East Africans will like it. I know why you like... Guys, we're going to get to it. Slow down.
Relax.
Down. Okay, so we've got City Boy now. City Boy's done so well. So... basically, after City Boy, quarantine. So tell me like how it was, like obviously bringing out a single and just before you bought the single,
hey sis,
quarantine comes.
So before quarantine, we'd started planning this thing already. So we were meant to shoot, I think, in May.
Yeah.
And we'd already booked the place we were gonna use.
Yeah.
Like we were just waiting for the day.
Yeah.
And we were gonna hire dancers and everything.
Yeah.
Then Boris said, "Hey, all of you stay in your house." So we were like, okay, so we're just gonna cancel pretty much all of that. Then we had to go back to the drawing board. And I was like, because my brother's Fishing Reel Pictures, he directs and he records all my videos. So I was like, listen, this video must come out.
Yeah.
Ironically, I recorded the song the day before quarantine was like initiated, literally the day before. Wow. So I was like, hey God, that's a sign. So I'll take it on board.
Of course.
So I said to my brother, I was like, okay, we have to scrap the old idea. I'm not putting anybody at risk.
Yeah.
Everybody stay home.
Yeah.
What can we do with just me? How do we still make a video look good with just one person?
Of course.
So, we went back to the drawing board with what the song Bank Stops is about. And, you're talking about a woman in her domain who's a go-getter.
Yeah.
There are plenty of people who've done videos where it's just them. We just have to
of course.
go back to the drawing board and really like, okay, how can we use our, set design and production, how can we use that to really engage people's attention?
Of course.
Even the bits that we were shooting outside, it was literally like 3 or 4 of us, and there was still like neighborhood watch, just cruising down and watching us like, are these people doing quarantine? Are they doing social distancing? And I was like, technically we're in the same household because we're family. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. I think I kept feeling like because so many people were bringing out content, I didn't want my content to get lost.
Of course.
Because everybody, quarantine radio was happening, all these things were happening.
Oh, guys, you all remember quarantine radio? I don't remember now.
Do you know what I'm saying? So many things were happening, and I'm just like, okay, I don't want to get lost in all of this because I still have a plan. I still have goals to reach. So how can I make sure 2020 doesn't get the better of me? Because at the end of the day, I wasn't feeling inspired every day to write. There were some days where I didn't feel like doing anything because you can't go anywhere. You can't going shopping for food is stressful as it is. So it's like, I just thought, okay, let me get this project out of the way. Promote it as best as I can. Then just take a minute to figure out what I want to do next. Then obviously that came out 13th of June. I think we've hit well over 100k views on that. And
it's about
131. And it's a case of, with the attention of this one, I did not expect it to cross the pond. Like, all of a sudden, like in America, people started.
Well, man.
I did not, thank you, I did not expect it. Honestly. Like, literally, we had people from the East Coast. Shout out to you, Carisha.
Woo!
She basically had me on this thing called like the national, what was it, series? National, it's a annual show basically in North Carolina, and they basically got me to stream my song live, a live version of the show on their live performance. So literally East Coast, it was Atlanta, North Carolina, back to back. I was getting attention. I was in shock because that sound is more of Afro Latin hip hop, and they were like, oh, like we're not used to this. Like they like hip hop out there, but to them they were like, oh, okay, this African vibe, we like it or whatever. So it was quite the experience. Honestly. I'm not gonna lie. So
I'm glad. You know what? After it's not easy like doing something during quarantine, and the way you made that video look.
Thank you, sis. Hey, because
where did you shoot that video?
We shot it actually at my sister's house.
That's what I'm saying. Guys, you need to look at it. Please go and check out this video.
Bank Stops, go watch it, Princess Wonda.
Mate, it looked like a set.
Let me tell you something. The B&Q trips that we went to go and find plants. Hey, this manager, we went on Amazon to go and find, we literally made the set. We made it because we're like, okay, we don't want to rent out stuff from people. We don't want to contaminate anybody. You know what I mean? It's also my sister's place. It's our sanctuary. I want to respect her space.
Of course.
I was like, okay, all the plants, and she loves plants. She's a plant mom, literally. So I was like, okay, see all your little plants, all of your ivory, all of them. We're just all of them will be in the shot. So it was her house. Shout out to you.
That's cool. You know what? That's a good shout. We gotta give it to the director, man.
Listen,
we gotta give it to the director.
Jide, props to you, man.
Man, because wow, I literally looked like you was on set in a studio or something.
Because we literally went back and
forth. It was just you, literally.
And because I was like, how do we not make me drown in all of these leaves, but still give people attention? And then my mom was like, I got you, don't worry. So that outfit, that Ankara outfit that I was wearing. So my mom's from Benin, for those of you who don't know, and that material is basically quite popular from where she's from. Yeah. So she was like, oh yeah, just use that dress, because I've been looking for where I'm gonna use that dress. Literally, she's like, use it in the video, Joe. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So now I think Ankara is gonna have to be like a staple for me in videos. I'm definitely gonna be adding it in, so I may or may not have used it in the next video.
Okay.
May or may not.
Make sure bank stops, I feel like, has kind of given you that ground to kind of say, okay, I'm actually an artist.
I know what I was doing.
Yeah, like I feel like bank stop has kind of made you realize that, okay, honestly, I'm an artist.
Yeah, honestly. And I think it's so I know people keep saying, oh, you know, you shouldn't be looking for validation from people, and I totally get that. Or else that's not, the validation isn't what's gonna push you to do stuff when no one is looking and when you can't be asked and when you're tired. But I'm not gonna lie, from people who don't know me, never heard my music before, never knew I could sing before now, it's really encouraging when those people are like, raw, like,
that's what I'm saying, because when you first came here, you no one really kind of like, exactly, people didn't even know that she could sing.
Exactly.
Even though me, I kind of heard a couple of, you know, freestyle videos.
Yeah, but like,
but everyone was like, what, hello, what, see,
exactly.
What? So I mean, so now people can actually say that, okay, Princess Wonda is an artist.
I know what I was doing.
Princess Wonda is actually an artist. So now that we're obviously, I don't know, okay, second language lockdown. I don't know what music is doing. Every time.
Please, I hope it's not me. I was praying, literally shooting for the next video. I was praying. It was like what, last week? I was like, oh, please don't let them do another lockdown. I was like, please, let us just do this video finish, please, before we hear anything. So God was listening.
Exactly right. So obviously you've got this new song coming. We're going to talk about that just a little bit. I think we can get to the questions. Let's do that. Let's get to the questions, man. Okay. So who is your celebrity crush?
Hey, man or woman? Because
I don't know.
We need to be specific. I think I've said Beyonce's name too many times.
You and this Beyonce.
I know. She's just. Where do we start? Is it her looks? Is it her work ethic? Which one? But I think I'm trying to think of who else I've been like crushing on lately. You know what? I've been looking at a lot of like people's wives. Is that weird? So I've really been on like Anika, like Kevin Hart's wife. I've really been on Ludacris's wife, like some gorgeous ass girl. Okay. So those are the kind of people that I literally.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, because I just feel like, okay, whenever you have, I'm not about to listen, okay.
I love this.
Okay, this is not a feminist debate, but I just feel like for men who are very popular in the game, I feel like people just treat their women as that so-and-so's wife. Yeah. And, you know, most of the time, they're pretty, so I guess why, that makes sense why you're calling them trophies, but they actually have personalities, they have stuff that they're doing.
Trust me, there's quite a few wives that definitely have personalities.
That's who my crush is. What am I saying? Keisha KO.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to that woman. I just love how like eccentric she is. She
can't be in the shadow.
Do you know what I mean?
It's good. You're the one that's in the shadow.
To me, that's how it is. I know that sounds crazy, but people like that, it's like she's a go-getter. You might say, that's Gucci means Mrs.
She's
but
definitely not. She's something else.
Exactly. So people like that, I'm like, no, give credit where it's due.
100.
So
I like that. Okay, that's a good one. No. No. No, we already know that one. Okay, where would you like to visit?
Hey. You see this quarantine, it's really killing my spirits.
I know.
Because
I know.
I don't know if it's wickedness, because I'm saying that's where everybody is going.
What's going on though? Please.
Because I think it's one of the only places that you don't need to be isolated for 14 days. That's why everyone keeps going.
Well, when you come back, what is it?
Well, yeah, you don't need to isolate.
So that's the only place.
That's one of the only places.
Let me find ticket though.
So I don't know if that means they will extort the price because they know people want to go there, but
they were doing £5 deals though.
You're lying.
On Skyscanner one time. Yeah, it's crazy. Everything was like £5.
See,
Yeah, it's mad.
I'm trying not to think about it because I'll just end up on a plane.
You need a break though, girl.
I really do.
I'm so sorry. Princess is one of the people. She really works so hard. I'm just like,
thank you.
What break does she I haven't seen her have fun.
Literally.
I didn't be seeing her walk.
I took my sister's shisha hookah thing from her house. That's been the most recreation I've had. I said, listen, I'm gonna return this at some point, but just let it live with me for a while. So, but honestly, like even when it comes to socializing, like I don't know, like I've been in two minds because obviously you want to celebrate people, and then obviously your thing. I was scared. I was like, the one time I thought, okay, the quarantine is enough time from when they said we can go out to, you know.
But now it's too late now.
Nah, do you know? I'm tired.
I don't know what they're saying. They're saying more than anyway. I don't have more than 6 friends, so whatever. I don't care. So next one. Guys, this is quite funny. No, not that one. This was boring, guys, boring. Let's spice it up. This is not spicy enough, guys. I need spicy questions. Okay. What is the best and worst purchase you've ever made?
Ever?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm about to say quarantine is a different question.
I know, right?
The best and worst. Best would probably be my car because that thing takes me everywhere. It's my legs.
Oh.
Literally, if not for it, I will not go anywhere. Nobody will see me.
There you go.
And then worst, hey, I think it's probably just clothes, you know, like because sometimes I'm like, you know that this thing you don't have anywhere to wear it to, but you bought it anyway, and you know you bought it from a certain store online, which they don't allow you to do return. You have to do store credit. So now that's your money finished. So it's just clothes, man.
That's it. God, you know what? It's crazy. Like I bought a lot of summer clothes thinking that I was gonna have a summer.
I mean, we did. No, we didn't. No. I mean,
I don't know if that would call that. Listen, I ain't been on holiday.
Did you do the beach thing?
I did the beach thing, but what's London Beach? What the hell is UK beach? Or I wanted to take my summer.
Out of the borders, across
Dubai
the
or something. What's going on now?
That's what that.
Hold tight, everybody there to Dubai though. Okay, I'm the same. Hold tight, BA as well. I see my trip. Trust me. Okay, I like this. What's the weirdest question you've been asked?
Oh, weirdest question. Nothing. To be honest, it's not weird. It's more of just go away. I've had a few sugar daddy offers.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me one. I love things like this.
Oh God, like uncle, leave it. Like, yeah. So somewhere like, yeah, these people are probably my dad's age. Like, it's a bit.
They always are to me.
Yeah, innit? Like it's never one young sheikh from Dubai that wants to talk to you about something. It's always one old somebody. So yeah, it's people like that. Yeah, just weird things like that. Someone talked about getting flued out, but then you go on the guy's page and he looks like he still lives at home.
Good night.
But we're just gonna leave it.
It's the end of the show, guys. I'm about to jump off the cliff.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Trust me, you do get them, boy. Trust me. So yeah, it's that. Yeah, I feel like these sugar daddies are doing a lot of madness. They are.
Quarantine has them miserable.
That's what I'm saying. See, they can't play anybody else, so that's why. Okay, that's one. How would you describe your sounds?
Ooh, I mean, I can't even put a genre on it. It's just dynamic because 1 minute I'm Afrobeats, 1 minute I'm Afro hip hop, next minute I'm Afro swing. So
thank you so much for that question because I actually wanted to talk. But how did you get from City Boy to Bag Stops?
I think I really don't have a music preference in general in terms of what I listen to.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, if you don't have a preference with what you listen to, why should you feel like you should only sound a certain way if you like music from different places? So I just told myself, you know what, just be writing.
Yeah.
Don't think about, I need to write for people who definitely would have liked Bank, because I know for a fact not everybody who likes City Boy likes Bank Stops because that's not the type of music they listen to.
Right.
So for me, with this body of work that I'm coming out with, it's very much the sounds of Africa. I want to give people Africa.
I mean, Africa is everything, though.
Do you know what I mean? Because when you think of Afrobeats is like West Africa. It's not really like, you can't
We've got a lot of sounds.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I want people to see me as an artist as opposed to just someone who does Afrobeats or Afro pop or Afro swing. So I'm dynamic.
There you go. I like that. What is your creative process?
Okay, quarantine has helped to
I know.
fine tune mine a little bit. You have to think
about so many. Like when you're in quarantine, I feel like you have to think about so much like different things. Yeah, you got to think out of the box. Because you ain't got no choice.
And I think that's part of the thank you, Gracie May. Be diverse. That's part of what I was thinking in my mind. I'm like, okay, in a time where you have people's attention, they're home more, what would you want them to hear?
Yeah.
Like, people have released so many bodies of work, and I want it to be like when people listen to mine, they will remember it. Not because all the songs sounded the same, because I think sometimes people are worried about, they want the arrangement of the album to sound like one fluid song.
Right.
Whereas for me, I want people to be like, oh,
that's
snap.
Yeah,
like, she switched it up
to me, boy. She was like, "Oh, babe, I need to do this." I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah,
I was like, "Whoa, where did this come from?"
We have to switch it up. We have to switch it up because I feel like, I don't know if we had this discussion last time, but we're just talking about how, like, as a female artist, there's so much more we have to do to get attention and hold people's attention. You know, and me, I'm not endowed in that sense. I can't be spreading my body anyhow. That's just not my selling point.
Woo,
but fact of the matter is, you know, I know I can blow, I know I can sing. Yeah. So let me show you guys the different places I can go with this.
That's easy to. Don't worry, I'm coming. I just want to get to mine. So I actually want to get to this now because my question is kind of related to what you just said. The whole sexualizing females. I feel like yours is very, very tasteful.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very tasteful. So tell me a little bit about like how you even managed to, because as females, because it's crazy because as females, what I've kind of seen in this whole Afrobeats female thing is, you know, I've seen a soft, and I've seen the soft get loose.
Sister, what are you talking? What do you mean?
I think like
elaborate for us.
I think like you know the African clothing, from the African clothing to the
no clothing. Or?
Do you know what I mean? And there's a lot of African artists that I can say that have explored. You know,
wow.
So I feel like are females really being forced to be overly sexualized?
I mean, facts are facts.
Yeah.
Let's use case study number 1. Let's talk about WAP for a second.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I love that song because I love Cardi B and I love everything about it. But it wouldn't have been the same if they were wearing onesies.
Yeah.
It will not have the same effect. And unfortunately, that is one of the ways that we get attention.
Right.
Well, depending on who you talk to, fortunately or unfortunately, because people are paying for their bodies to look a certain way so that they can use it to sell.
Of course.
Whereas for me, it's not that I have a problem with wearing less. I just feel like it has to be very tasteful and it has to be very what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it has to be I have to be very conscious of when it's happening.
Right.
It has to have a very good reason.
Right.
And context is everything.
Of course.
So I wasn't going to do City Boy being in a bathtub with bubbles and no clothes. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to make a point. Same thing with bank stops. Like, it just wouldn't have. Yeah. What are you trying to say? Like, you're talking about going to cash money in the bank, but you're in a bathtub. Like, babe, make it make sense. So for me, if you have context, like WAP, like I said,
I mean, WAP is about that. So they're gonna wear that.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
they're gonna wear that,
or the lack thereof wearing anything. So at the end of the day, I think sexualization of women is as common as men talking about sex and drugs. I think people just need to normalize this thing to a certain degree. Yeah, it's been around. Remember when Lil Kim?
Listen,
in my mind, I think of her in literally brown pants. That's how I think of Lil Kim. She's sexy. She's always been like that.
Trust me.
So
and she's the G of all G's.
Exactly.
Let's just be honest.
Let's be honest.
We can't get more. We can't get more better than Kim, boy.
It's part of it.
Okay, so let's go back to what do you consider to be your career highlight?
Ooh,
that's a nice one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think so far, other than like the numbers, because the numbers have shocked me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like the streams.
No, they shouldn't shock you because you've done incredibly well. You worked hard for that.
Thank you so much.
Shouldn't shock you. You worked hard for that.
Thank you. So I think it's the crossover.
Yeah.
To America.
Yeah.
Simply because I was not expecting it. Literally, it was one DM after the other, and I literally had to ask some of these guys. I was like, okay, how did you lot actually find my page? Like real talk, because it was through Instagram you found me. How? They're like, oh, you just showed up on our explore page, and I was like, huh?
That's
like
good.
just like that.
That's good.
They're like, yeah. So I think it's been appreciated from across the pond.
I mean, let's just blow a horn a bit. Like this girl's been doing incredibly well on iTunes. Like
we are trying
to. Mate, you gotta talk about that.
What am I talking about?
Innit? You got. I want you to blow your horn as much as you can.
I'm so tired.
I need you to blow it and blow it some more, okay?
Not only.
Because we are here, black female. It's appreciation. Please blow your own horn, and I want you to listen. That is a big thing. iTunes is the biggest platform in the whole world. Right?
Quite frankly, yes, it is, because there's no Spotify in Nigeria, but there's iTunes in Nigeria. I mean, worldwide, we hit, I think, across all genres, we did hit top 40.
Wow. We
hit top 40 across every genre, and then we were number 1 for about a week.
Wow.
For world music.
Man, you must have been like, what?
I was like, you know what?
What the hell? What's going on?
Because at first I was like, oh, this is a fluke. It's the data. There was glitch in the data. Something happened. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was in shock. And then I think Burna Boy's album came out. And then I was seeing his name next to my name. And I'm just like, crazy, yo, is this real?
Like, even me, I'll be smiling from ear to ear.
Hey, honestly, I think that's hit me.
That's when you realize, this shit's
like
real.
people care, and it's so nice to know that
actually
care for your work.
Talking about that, that's a good question. So now, Ivan, can you help me with this, please? Thank you very much. Now that you, oh my God, my questions are gone. So now that you, okay, so now you're actually showing yourself as an artist. You are an artist, right?
Yes.
So at this point, you're gonna get to Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, all this, right? There's blog. Bloggers will blog, right? What do you think is something that the blogs can sneak out of you, or the skeletons in the closet?
To be honest,
because there will be. There are bloggers that are so inner.
Some bloggers are good at their job. I mean, there won't be bloggers if hey, you gotta be good at that job to actually call yourself a respectable blogger. To be honest, I don't think they're gonna find anything that's like incriminating.
Yeah,
like, I pay my bills.
Yeah,
I don't have one. I pay my bills.
Okay.
I pay my taxes.
Okay.
I don't have one uncle that is funding my dream.
Yeah.
I don't. Have you actually been on Twitter this week? From okay, I can't say this on. I don't know if it's too much to say on TV.
Wow.
But you know, there's this talk of this athlete who basically likes feminine feces on his body. There's been some madness, and the girls on there like, oh yeah, she took a video of herself on the toilet to send to this guy. He flew her out, and I think he's a really respectable basketball player. And stuff like that is creeping up every week. There's something mad happening every week. So everybody's news is just. I mean, look at Lonnie.
Oh yeah, that's
sitting on a bad boy piece of information.
I mean, crazy. These blogs. These blogs are actually a bit mad. I can't lie. These blogs are. Yeah, but you know what? That's what I'm saying. I feel like, are you prepared to? Even, do you know what? They might even make up lies.
I'm here. You know what? I'm actually curious to know what people can make up. Because when you see celebrities and people making stuff up about them, you're thinking, oh, but you're a celebrity. Like, people can easily make stuff up about you. But then the everyday person, people can make stuff up about you anyway, or they can add more fuel to the fire. So I think it's just, because that stuff has happened to me in real life, where people have made stuff up about me, I think hearing it from strangers won't have the same effect. Because obviously some of these people might have been to my house, some of these people might know my parents, and it's like, okay, wow, you're talking smack. So, you know, I think it coming from strangers is like,
I like
do
this
you?
one. That's
Yeah.
a good one. I like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know your friends and stuff like that. You are gonna become
Amen.
in Yemi Ali days.
Amen. Prophesy it.
All these people's level.
Amen.
What do you think will happen when you get to that fame and you don't need to leave your girls, but there's gonna be times when you don't really have time for your girls? Is there one particular person that you are worried of selling your personal business to the girls?
I think again, this year has taught me so many things. Like quarantine is not a good thing by any means, but it's really been an eye opener.
Yeah.
And I think you need to like tell yourself, okay, you can have friends. There are the friends who you don't see often, but you know, on IG, you guys are always checking in on each other. You know, they've got other things going, and I respect that as well.
Yeah.
So I think anybody who, let me find a very good way of saying this. Anybody who's had an issue with me starting this, because it's happened.
Yeah.
They might have stuff to say,
right?
But then you end up falsifying information because you're petty and you're upset with me because I haven't made time for you. But you know, I've heard a couple of she's changed. I've heard a few of those things creep up. You know, apparently fame has got to my head. I'm like, bro, if you see me at Afro Nation on stage, then be telling me that I've changed because that's a platform everybody can see me on. Then you can say that. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? But you know, even with just the first song being out, I'm already getting the, you don't have time for this no more. You don't, and I'm just like, okay, number one, we're in quarantine. Just gonna throw it out there. I can't chill. But for the people who supported me through this whole thing and they understand, they're cool with us doing a Zoom chat. The amount of my friends that I've done Zoom chats with, and they're cool with it. We're there.
That's real.
Listen,
that's when you know it's real. That's when you know
we're trying to keep each other safe. Everybody's got their glass of wine. Everybody's like, what did you do this week? What did I do? Do you know what I'm saying? So there's a way to still keep a discourse that's polite and to show people that you care about them. But people also need to realize, like, this is like, I forgot where else. I think it was like a tweet. And someone was basically saying, if you're walking around in your feelings because this person, like, oh, Jennifer, it's like you didn't even holler at me for the last 3 weeks. Like, you could have been going through it the last few weeks. Like, I shouldn't have the right to say, oh, you haven't been checking me. When everybody has been going through different things. Definitely. Like, listen.
Shout out me. Everybody's been going.
Everybody's
been going.
Everybody.
Trust me. So guys, thank you so much for your questions. Let us. I want to finalize this by talking about this album that I didn't know about.
Okay.
Because this is the first time I'm hearing this. So Tio on that album, yes. So wait. So hello skirt. Wait, hello skirt. Album.
Okay. So what had happened was.
What had
happened was it was supposed to be an EP. And basically too many songs came up that I was enjoying too much, and I'm like, okay, it's about to be an album. That's the short and long of it.
What's the difference?
An EP is usually no more than like 5 or 6 songs.
Right.
This is looking more like 12.
Oh, so that's okay. I get.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, and I think we've basically got all the songs. So the feature I'm doing with Dewante Navir is the last song that will come out for this year. So it's just going to be 3 songs for this year.
In October, right?
In October.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping, by God's grace, I could give you guys something for the new year. But it's just been a case of the image I had in my mind of a body of work has been Sounds of Africa. I want it to be I want different people to feel represented.
Right.
And the only way for me to do that is if I reach out to other people.
Of course.
You know, so stuff in the works for, you know, we're going for a Mapiano sound. We're going for,
I love that.
You know, we're really trying to diversify, but still keep me at the center, because obviously it's still my project.
It's album,
Exactly. So, you know, we're working on a lot of things. You know, God,
have you got a name for this? You don't have a date for the album, of course.
We don't, but it's May. It's coming out in May. Yeah.
Wow, do you know what? You might think it's a long time, but
it's really not. It's really not. I mean, I'd say we're about halfway through recording everything. What's that? 70%. 70% recording.
Wow.
So obviously we just need to fine tune, mix, master everything, but we just need some more hard hitting songs. We've got some features as well.
You got 2 really amazing songs now.
Thank you so much.
We need to hear this one next
Hey!
month. We need to hear this one next month.
Oh my gosh.
Let's hear this one next month. Oh. We need to hear it. Oh.
Anyway, quarantine babies are still going to be made. That's all I'm going to say.
All I know is you're kind of actually lucky that we're going into the second lockdown, which we are, by the way. Because I'm telling you now, people are really going to listen to that. So, no, we are. I just have to be honest. We have to be honest.
You think we are?
Yes, we are. But you know what, babe? It's not. I know artists are really feeling the pressure and really feeling worried. But I'm telling you, once we are at home, we're gonna want to hear so much things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like next month when you bring out this track,
it's the 16th of October.
People ain't got no choice but to hear it.
You're gonna love
That's
it.
That's what I'm saying.
And we're giving you a video as well. Yeah, it's coming out with a video. So.
Oh, you bought? Yes, so the video was shot last week.
Yeah. So you guys, literally tomorrow, I'm going to edit. I'm going to edit tomorrow, guys.
She does not play, guys.
She
actually doesn't play.
I have to be there every step of the way.
Trust me. So actually, let's end it with a nice goal, right? So we've got goals. The first time you came here, you said, "Listen, I want to bang another song and make it a hit." We bought that goal accomplished.
She good, eh?
So now we've got to hit another goal before we come back, because I want you back by the end of the year or the first or next year beginning.
That's all right.
So what's the goal?
Okay, so God, we want another number 1.
Oh, God.
I think we can do it.
No, the next song is number 1.
Yeah. Okay. So definitely another number 1.
Yeah.
We definitely want to shake the bushes and get more people's attention with this song.
100.
I think we're already doing that with what we've got, but
definitely,
God willing, and we want some tasteful, great names on the body of work as well as producers.
Please.
So God, I know you're already working on something.
Trust me.
But we want some well-known people.
We do, man. We do.
So,
and you know what? The blonde look, don't leave that.
I will never.
That one makes sense, Sha. It makes sense. So guys, oh God, it was. Do you know what? We're gonna I need everyone to pray. Please, let's pray for this third album, for this third song to just be banging. We need it to be on number 1. We need some features. We need some good features, because I can just imagine I already know who I want you to feature, but I'm not gonna say. I ain't gonna say because I'm not jinxing nothing. I don't like jinxing nothing. I don't want to jinx shit. Do you know what I mean? Mentally, I don't. So I know who I personally, and I feel like if I keep it in my mind, it's gonna come to life.
Amen.
We're gonna keep praying about it. So trust me. So guys, we are praying for more features. We're praying for more number 1s. And when Princess comes back to us, she do be like, well, burnt girl. I'm already on my 3rd song. I'm doing my album next month.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that. So guys, please do keep her in your prayers. I will allow Princess to give her final words.
Guys, I just want to say thank you for all the support that you guys have shown. January till now feels like such a long time ago, because so much has happened. So many great things have happened. So I just want to say thank you. Make sure you guys stream City Boy and Bank Stops. We've got the name of the song coming out October 16th. And Bank Stop is going to be, you have it ready, right? You have it ready. The name of the song coming out in October is called Bust My Mind. So, I'm shaking in my boots. Anyway, it's going to be great. So, guys, make sure you stream my current music. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on YouTube at Princess Wonda. Please. Follow me on Instagram at official Princess Wonda, guys. So, listen to Backstop. Hey! Okay, that's good. TGM Radio. That's really good. I like that. Thanks, guys. Hey, guys, say hi to my girl. We did it. Alright, guys, please do put that on the screen. Put it on the screen so that everybody can see it. Hey! Everybody see it, you know? Hey! Money they follow. Chantos and Manolos. Hey, how I like it. How I know. Too busy in a bench truck. Okay, bye guys. Love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye guys.